Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Harika. So in today's video, I am going to talk about how you can actually try to do validations in case of choice set. So we all know that when you're trying to use entity, we use different types of data inside entity. So in this case, I am going to showcase you if your entity has a data type of choice set, how do you actually utilize that choice set in considerable to validation. So let me just quickly show you the demo. Maybe later I can explain you how you can do this step by step. So first of all, let's say here in this case, if you observe, the condition validation that I've kept is this is my entity basically. So this is my data that I have in my entity. So if you see all the variables, all the values inside this entity in the move, so move is basically my choice set. So this contains the values. Let me show you. Move, this decision contains the values yes, no, and maybe. Okay. So as soon as if you see here, the values are provided in this way, right? So let's say the condition of my choice set is I wanted to display at any point of time the values which does not have any action or any value provided under move column, right? So let's say today I go ahead and then I edit this to what I deleted. Okay, so two columns or two rows are there. Let me refresh this. So it should ideally give me two rows of data because both of them have been does not have any value of the move. So this is a condition that I have written. So how I have done this validation and everything, I will show you now. So basically, if you know how you can create the entity, so I just created my entity with employee name, employee ID, location, and move. So all these fields I have provided, and move is the only field. So let me show you here. So if you see all of these are normal text fields, okay? But if you see move, this is the only field that has choice set, okay? So this choice set has multiple values inside it. And what are the values that I have provided inside this choice set is, let me go to my choice set. So if you don't know how you can create a choice set, let me show you. So you can directly create a new field and just create choice choice set 1, okay, and then in the type you can choose choice set, and here you can create a new choice set. These are the choices that I already have. Let's say you wanted to create new, go here and then give the choice set name like take action, and then here you can define the values um like what you can give. Yes, no is something that I've given there, and here we can give like urgent, can be postponed. Like that you can give different choices. So once after you create this choices, so basically what happens is whenever you're trying to fetch the values, let's say validation, right? So let's say here in this particular edit grid, you can go to the query builder, and in the query builder, so let's say in this case I'm having a condition where the employee location contains, let's say I'm giving Dubai. Okay. So it will fetch me all the values that contains the location as Dubai, right? Let me show you that. That contains the location of Dubai, right? So here, but the choice in case of choice set, it will consider you cannot directly give like this. Let me show you. So let's say if you are giving the move, right? This is the value. So if you see the location by default, it will take a string and it will give you all the methods that a string can perform on. But in case of move, it will consider that as an integer or a list. So you cannot see all the methods that are applicable for an choice set value, as you can see that applies for a string value. So you have to choose from these values and you have to manipulate it according to your need. So now your question might be, how do I identify which value will be assigned to which choices, right? So let's say, let me show you how this is actually working. So decision is my choice set. So if you see here, let me show you how these values are identified. You can also follow the same approach. So let me close this before I'll show you how this will work. So if you see here, I'm going to the decision. Okay, as soon as I go for the decision, I got the JSON values, right? Just copy these JSON values and you can put it over here. So now if you see in this case, right, this is the name, maybe, right? The maybe has been given with an ID, which is a number ID is 1. Okay. And if you see no, no has been given with a number ID of 0. Okay. And let me also show you for yes. Okay. Here is the yes. So for yes, we have got the number ID of 2. Okay. So these are the different number IDs that you can refer to. So when you're doing the validation, you have to map. So maybe means it is mapped with 1. Okay. So let me put it over here. Maybe is mapped with 1. No is mapped with 0. And yes is mapped with 2. So you cannot write a string action like if it is equals to no or if it is equals to yes, but you can write it in this way. This will help you to fetch the values from this. So let us see how many rows actually has a choice set of yes. That means which is equals to 2. Let me show you that. How you can actually check it is over here. So if move is equal to 2, that means if it contains yes, let me take off this expression. Okay, if move equals to 2, then we wanted to fetch those values. So in my data, there is one record that contains this, right? So this is correct. So let's say if you have added one more record here, like yes. So it should be updating automatically. Right? So in case where you wanted to fetch the records that does not have any of these values, so how you can do that? This is what I have explained you while we start the demo, right? So in that case, instead of not equals to, you can directly write if it is equal to nothing. So in that case, you can see all the records that does not have any value in the move choice set. So ideally, in this case, we have only one, that is this, right? So this is perfect. This is how you can actually do the validation in the choice set. First thing, you have to first identify what value is mapped to which choice set. You have to get it like this. So once you got to know this, then you can write this query in the query builder and you can fetch the values. So I hope you found this video useful. If so, please do let me know in the comments and also like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.